welcome back to the DG Outdoors channel, guys. So today's video, we have a shooting review on the Musen. They are the 2219 aluminum arrows. So a couple videos ago, I did a shooting review on the Musen carbon arrows, and Will here actually shot these yesterday. And how did they do?
The arrow flew great. Good penetration on the target, even with them being a slightly heavier arrow. They still got the job done, but noticed got a slight problem with the fletching. First one I fired, I shot a little low. The fletching totally tore off the arrow itself.
Yeah,
and
just
then
like that.
The next couple I shot, when they were going through the rest, they just pulled right off. So
because we're both shooting whisker biscuits. Okay, whisker biscuits. So within the first two shots of these arrows, they're ripping the fletchings straight off here. And if you miss, like his single pin sight was shooting low and to the left, so we had to move it down and to the left, because you always follow the arrow to sight it in, and then it was shooting fine. You tend to bend the point, and the knock and stuff came out. And then the fletchings also came out, guys. So we're gonna move this camera because we're right in the sunlight here, and we're gonna have Will shoot a couple of these for you guys, and then I'll shoot a couple out of my bow and just test these arrows. I'm not saying the arrows are bad. I've never given a full bad arrow review. These are Chinese-made aluminum arrows. I bought them on Amazon for like $42 for a 12-pack. So we just want to show you guys the quality that you'll get if you guys find these arrows and want to pick you up some. They do say 300 spine on here. They are the Musen MSLJ 2219 300s. Okay, and but if you guys really wanted to know that, so here we go, guys. All right, y'all. So these are a 30-inch aluminum arrow. They say 2219 on them, which is heavy. They've got a 100 grain field point on there, all from China. So Will's gonna take his first shot at the target. Down here we got a nice deer target down here, and then we will see how well these do. So there's the first shot. These are the ugliest arrows I've ever seen. They are red with green and white fletchings on them, and the adhesive on the fletchings are probably why they don't work very well, because they're not that good. But here's the second shot. I bought a 12-pack of these, and they shot fine. They just, the fletchings aren't good, which you could put super glue on them and make them shoot fine, but so you would have killed that deer no matter what. We did sight it in for those aluminum arrows. Oh, jugular shot, one right in the face. But look, fletching came off. This one is still good though. You want to pull these out?
Absolutely.
I'll hold your bow. So here's Will's setup. So the single pin sight, it's a $50 sight from eBay. I think it's a GWS sight or something like that. Whisker biscuit, and that's what he's rocking. So here you go, sir.
Thank you.
Yep. Go. All right, guys. So we're gonna take these Musen aluminum arrows, shoot them out of my ramp here. That's definitely not sighted in for them. And pretty much the same setup. Mine's got a whisker biscuit on it too, so this should be interesting. This is more like a one and done arrow, because the fletchings don't want to stay on them whatsoever. But one shot. That felt weird when I shot these. I don't know why. I can tell you all the knocks aren't spun the same, because the first time I put the arrow on here, that feather was down on the bottom and this one's on the top. So that could mess with arrow flight too. Second shot. Alright, let's go check the target out. So my shots were kind of consistent. I definitely got shot the deer, but none of the fletchings came off on these, as far as I know. would have to check them better, but yeah, that boat's definitely got sighted into, but they didn't shoot back. So how'd those fletchings do? These, they stayed on pretty good. I'm not seeing them come off. But your bow is shooting a little bit higher poundage than mine. So I wonder if that has a lot to do with it.
Could be when it goes through that whisker biscuit. I'm pulling probably
60 pounds.
60, 65 pounds.
I'm pulling at least 52. But either way, I mean, the arrows shoot fine. It's just the fletchings are crap. I mean, you could put a dab of super glue on each one of these things and fix them up, but I mean, for a $42 pair of arrows, what I expect, I have no idea. But they did okay. You want to shoot them one more time?
Yeah, why not?
All right, cool. All right, guys, so here we go. Will's gonna shoot one more round, and then I'll shoot one more round. First shot.
Where I was putting it.
Well, that's all right. Shoot the second arrow.
Tight.
All right, so the fletchings actually stayed on. He hit a good group, but it's hit or miss with these arrows, whether the fletchings are going to stay on or not. I don't think their adhesive's very good. So, nice shooting, dude. All right, guys, last round with these Musen 300 spine 2219 aluminum arrows. At least that's what the Chinese say they are. So. That wasn't a bad shot. Now drop here. All right, last shot. Not too bad on my shooting. They're flying consistent right here, like level-wise, but the fletching stayed on these ones. But oh look, the knock almost came out. Not kidding. So the knock almost came out of that arrow. So, never given a bad arrow review before. Do I recommend these arrows? Now, maybe if you're shooting a real low poundage bow, but then these arrows are going to be way too heavy for it. So if you want to get your kid a set of cheap aluminum arrows to sling around, cool. Hunting with these things, target practicing, I don't think they're worth it for $42. The fletchings don't want to stay in. I mean, that one, first arrow we shot, I showed you guys, the whole insert came out of the front of the arrow when he hit the dirt. So, y'all, we're going to get out here, go back inside, warm up, probably come out later and shoot again. But y'all remember, like, comment, subscribe. Jesus loves you.